Hey guys, what's up? And today in my video I am going to show you the 5 text animations that you can do in After Effects. So guys, if you like my video, subscribe, click the bell icon in the subscribe button and like my video. So let's go straight into this. Now create a composition. Okay, now what we'll do, now we'll add a text. Okay, and now we'll align it to the center, and now we'll click on this arrow icon, click on animate, click on position, then click on add, click on property and click on opacity, and now the property of rotation. Okay, now what we'll do, now we'll make the position to something around -70. Make the rotation to, okay, first we'll add some opacity to 0 and go to 1 second time, then go to range selector and add a keyframe of offset and make the offset to 100, and go behind, make the offset to 0 and make the rotation to 40. Okay, now we'll play. Now we'll make more nice, so we'll just go to the graph editor. First click on this source and go, drag these keyframes, select all these keyframes and go to the graph editor. Click on F9 and go to the graph editor. Now we'll edit the points, right click and make sure it's ticked on edit speed graph, and now make a keyframe, make a nice graph. Now we'll play. Okay, cool looking animation. Now we'll just go to the second animation. Now we'll go to this icon to make a new composition. Now make the composition name to animation 2. Okay, click on OK. Now we'll add a text and keep speedy. Align it to the center. Okay. Now what we are going to do, now click on this arrow icon, click on animate, click on position. Now we'll add a property of opacity and we'll add a property of tracking. Okay, now we'll keep the position to 70, make the opacity to 0. Okay, now go to 1 second time, 1 second time here, and now we'll go to the range selector, make a keyframe and make the offset to 100, go behind and make the offset to 0. Okay, and go to advanced property, go to shape and keep on ramp up. Okay, and in ramp up make the ease height to -30 and ease low to 30. Okay, and keep the tracking amount to 37. Okay, now we'll just play and see. Okay, nice. Now we'll add some zoom in animation. Now we'll click on the source name, speedy, and click on S, make the scale, go to somewhere 2 second time, 1 second and 17, click on this keyframe, click on this clock icon and make the scale to 80. Make it to first 100, make it to 100 first and go little ahead and make it to 8. Okay, now we'll select all these keyframes, click on F9 on your keyboard and go to the graph editor. Now make the graph like this. Okay, now we'll play and check. Okay, cool animation. Now see again. Let's see again. It's look very nice. So now let's go to the animation 3. Now we'll go to the other animation. Click on this icon, make the composition name to animation 3. Now we are going to create a third animation. Click on OK. Now we'll add a text. Modern. Sorry. Modern. Align it to the center. Okay. Now we'll just click on this arrow icon, click on animate and then click on position. And then make a property of scale and then make the property of opacity. Okay. Now we'll make the position to 50. Make the scale, okay, we'll add afterwards. Make the opacity to 0. Make the range selector. Okay, go to 1 second. Make the offset and add a keyframe of offset and make the offset to 100. Okay. Now what we will do, now I'll just go behind and now we'll add the offset to 0. Okay. And make the scale to somewhere 70. So let's make little more creative. Now go to this graph editor. First we'll select all these keyframes and click on F9. And now we'll add some speed graph in the graph editor. Okay. Now it's little nice. Now we'll make it more nice. Now we'll click on the modern, click on S here. And now we'll go to somewhere here. Make the scale to 100 first, the normal, and make the scale to somewhere 80 or 470. Okay. Now we'll select all these keyframes. Click on F9 on your keyboard. Go to graph editor. Go to the graph editor and make the scale like this. So make the right hand side bigger. Okay. Now let's play. Okay. So it's little fast. We'll just drag somewhere here. Okay. And just play. Okay. Looks nice. Now. Okay. Now we'll go to the animation 4. Now we are going to create animation 4. Okay guys, now I have already created a composition here. So I have kept the name creative. Now what we are going to do, now click on animate, click on position. Now here in position, click on add, click on property and then click on opacity. And here we'll add some anchor point. Okay. Now in anchor point we'll make it little up and position also make it little up and opacity 0. Okay. Now go to the range selector, make a keyframe, make it to 0. Then go here and make the offset to 100. Now we have made a text that coming from down and falling down here. Okay. Now we will select all these. We'll select all these keyframes and click on F9. Click on graph editor. Pull it here to the middle. Okay. It's little clean now. Now, okay. So we'll just go to this creative. Click on S. The same way I'm going to show like this. Keyframing. Make it to 90. Okay. F9 on your keyboard and just like I'm doing. Okay. So here's some cool animation here in After Effects. Okay guys, so let's jump to the last animation that I'm going to show you. Now guys, now we are going to create a composition name to animation file, the last animation I am going to show you. Okay. Now we will go to the text and add a text like best. Okay, we'll keep it in the middle of the page. Okay, now we are going to click on this down icon, click on animate and click on position, and then we'll add a property of tracking. Take the position to 139, tracking amount. We'll put tracking amount afterwards. First we'll go somewhere near 1 second. Make a range selector, offset, and make this to 100 first. Then go here and make it to 0. Okay. Okay guys, we have made like this. Can replay. Now let's make little smooth by keyframe. So we have already keyframe, but we'll just add something in graph editor. Okay, click on F9. The same thing we have to do in this only in After Effects. The same thing. Just have to pull it like this, but in some animations these will not work because these graphs are for little smooth effects like this. So guys, now guys, we have made a nice animation, the animation 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, like the most please. So guys, we are done with our all animation. So guys, if you like my video, subscribe, click the bell icon near the subscribe button and like my video. So bye for now.